Multiplying polynomials. In this one here, what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be multiplying two polynomials. To be more specific, a binomial with a trinomial. In this case, we will be multiplying them in the vertical format or vertically. So we need to have a strategy to work out these such problems. Our first thing or our first point here will be that we need to write one polynomial underneath the other polynomial and then draw a horizontal line beneath them. So let's do that. So I'm going to write here 3x squared plus 3x minus 5. Please take note that since I have 3x squared plus 3x, the powers are decreasing. So if I should have had 3x to the fourth, I will leave a space in between as well. So now let's proceed. So this is the first thing. Write one polynomial, and underneath this polynomial we write the second polynomial, which in this case will be 2x plus 3. So that's how we are going to set it up. So let me draw my line underneath that term, and we have done that first piece. So now we are going to multiply each term of the upper polynomial by each term of the lower polynomial, making up a line up of a term. So there will be a line up. So why should we be doing this when we can do it horizontally? Well, the vertical form means that to use an approach, it is similar to that used in arithmetic or in mathematics to multiply two numbers. So we have set up our problem. So in this first step here, let me write what we are doing here. In the first step here, we will multiply 3x squared plus 3x minus 5 by 3 in this case. I'm just putting this explanation of what will be happening here. You don't have to write this piece here. I'm just putting that as note. So I'm going to say 3 times negative 5, that is negative 15. So I would put here negative 15. Notice I will not take the one above. I will keep it here. That's negative 15 right below it. So that negative one not, or the one will not come up here. Now we would say 3 times 3x, that will give me 9x, and I bring down that sign because it's positive. 3 times 3x squared, that will give me 9x squared. So we finish with this first piece here. Now in my second step here, what I'm going to do now, so this was for the first step, that's what is actually happening. For the second step now here, I will be multiply 3x squared plus 3x minus 5 by 2x, which is this term here. So when I say 2x times negative 5, I get negative 10x. So I put here negative, oops, let me put this open here, negative 10x. Notice that went right below the x and the sign right below the sign. 2x times 3x will give me 6x squared. So I put here 6x squared, and it's positive as well. 2x times 3x squared, that will give me 6x to the third power. So that is 6x to the third power, or 6x cubed. And we draw our horizontal line at this time as well. Now, the next thing that is happening here is that in each column, will combine like terms, and since they are already in alignment, it makes it much easier. So let us combine like terms. Negative 15 has nothing to be combined with, so I just bring down a negative 15. 9x minus 10x, well, that's just negative x. 9x squared plus 6x squared, that will give me positive 15x squared. And 6x cubed, well, that just simply comes down as it has no other term to combine with. And that's our solution for the multiplication of this polynomial vertically. So let's just recap this. Our first goal is to write one of the polynomials at the top, and then the second polynomial underneath the first polynomial, and you draw your horizontal line. Multiply each term of the first polynomial, or the polynomial that is at the top, by the first value that is on your right hand side, in this case, which is 3. Then multiply the top polynomial by the second term of the binomial, in this case, which will be 2x, which is the first one to the left hand side. Then, since each one of them is in column, we'll combine like terms and we get our solution. That is to multiply polynomials vertically.